The views and opinions on this show are for entertainment purposes only. The only factual information is any story that has happened to AT2 or the parties involved. Other than that, go ahead and get you a drink, get you something to eat, just relax and enjoy the show. Let's have fun. All right, y'all, let's get real. Oh, what the heck happened? What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Talk the Real Deal with AT2. And yes, I'm your boy AT2. How everybody doing? How everybody living? How everybody feeling? Let me go ahead and greet the people. I'm in a happier mood. I'm not cussing you guys out or anything like that, so you don't have to worry. I know the first show was kind of wild, and then the second show we got better, and now we on the third show today. What's up, Vegas? Thank you for being here. Shout out to Just Curious. Shout out to my moderators because they do hard work, and so I appreciate them. What's up, Priscilla? Thank you for being here. Who else? Mary D, Winnie. I love seeing all the green when I see my members. I love y'all. Thank you. And thank you for dropping the link, Vegas. A shout out to everybody for being here. So we're going to kind of segue into the B sector today. So remember when I had the conversation with Kiki, Octavius? We had a great conversation. I appreciate both of them showing me love and stuff like that. And again, I like everybody in the B sector. And I think one thing, because I'm not in it, so for me, I can watch it from afar. You know what I mean? So fast forward to, I didn't know that whole conversation that I had with Kiki and Octavius would get the B sector all excited and get them going. And they're like, oh, who is this guy? What is he doing? Listen, I'm more known than you are. So it's better to try to work with me than work against me. Because just because I'm not in the B sector does not mean I'm a punk. You know, one thing about me is that, you know, I let you get your licks in and shit like that, but I will definitely cuss you out. And I was going on vacation, and then, you know, I had the interviews with Jag and stuff like that. And so, you know, as shit was coming to me, I was all like, oh, all of these people are lying to me. That's kind of like what I thought. I was like, all of them are lying. Like, there's like little puzzle pieces to the different stories, and then you gotta like put the shit together to make it make sense. Oh, what's up, Deirdre? Shout out to Gigi Darling. She is up in the building, everybody. Gigi Darling, my YouTube godmother, is here. You know, I don't have a godmother, so Gigi is my YouTube godmother, you know. She kind of really, you know, and I want to say thank you to her for defending me, because Ken and me and Ken Nola, we don't have any issues or anything like that. She defended me and was all like, hey, you actually need to go watch this video, because if you didn't watch it, you can't comment on nothing. And, you know, he actually subscribed to my channel as well, too. So that brings me to the conversation that I had with Kiki and Octavius. So Ken, he was the one that really went off, right? He was all like, yeah, said a whole bunch of shit. And granted, I'm not mad or anything like that. I'm kind of like, you know, it is what it is. Water under the bridge. I mean, people been saying mean shit about me. It's not true. So it's like, what can I do? Anyway, moving on from that. So, you know, he was upset because they were talking about Octavius and Kiki. I mentioned there was a guy, and he posted pictures of her daughter in a bikini and stuff like that. And they never said his name. So when they're all like, yeah, and if you interview him, I was like, well, I don't want to interview him. Mind you, I couldn't look up this information or find out who this was because they did not say his name at the time. So I didn't know who it was. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to waste my time with that. I'm like, you know, it is what it is. But I was like, everybody else is welcome to come on the platform and stuff like that. So that was my thought process. I wasn't even thinking like, um I was shutting this guy out, or I had an issue with him. I was just like, well, I don't really think I need him on the platform. If and I said if he is X, Y, and Z. I didn't say he was. I said if he is this, you know. And I even asked Kiki and Octavius. I was like, okay, well, when I have the other people on my channel, are they going to say something different? And they're like, well, they might say something different. And that brings me to today. So Kiki was talking about how, she had to go to court for misunderstood. She had issued like a harassment claim or whatnot, try to do a temporary restraining order and all that good stuff, right? And I was all like, well, you have to, when you go to court, make sure you look at the jurisdiction, because one lives in Virginia and the misunderstood lives in California. So I don't know how that would all work out. But I was like, if you need to, do anything, make sure you bring it to where you are. Make her come to where you are, if anything, right? Well, they ended up going to court and Kiki came out here. I was in Vegas, so no, I didn't get a chance to meet up with her. And I live in Northern California. I believe Misunderstood is in like Palm Springs or something like that. I'm not doxing her. She shows her location. I think she lives in like Palm Springs. That's way in the desert, and I'm way up north, in the Bay Area. Yay, area! What's up, Kiki? I'm happy you're here. Thank you, Kiki. So Kiki went to court. She ended up winning. Well, the case got thrown out, so she won. Yeah, basically. So they said Kiki had said Misunderstood had showed up with her beady beads in the back of her neck and showed up looking like Harriet Tubman. Now, okay, she didn't say she came looking like Harriet Tubman, but the pictures that Kiki showed, she looked like Harriet Tubman. And, with the outfit and not necessarily the beady beads, but, she showed her beady beads. Kiki, you was wrong for that, Kiki. Why you did that? Show that lady looking like Harriet Tubman and then show her beady beads in the back. You wrong for that. You are wrong. So anyway, she was there with a lady named Mary Cracken. Yeah, shout out to the Bay Area. Yeah, Kiki, y'all need to come here next time. Come up north. Anyway, so it got thrown out. Now, this is the crazy part. So Misunderstood said she had evidence. I guess Kiki was harassing her family and stuff like that on different people's channel and stuff like that. So when they got to court, Misunderstood didn't have anything to present, right? There was nothing to present there or give any kind of paperwork or nothing. Like there was nothing. There was no evidence. So Misunderstood said there's another guy named DonKato who erased the evidence. And I guess this DonKato dude is the one that also told Misunderstood to go to court, like take this to court and stuff like that. But he's saying that, nah, I had nothing to do with it or anything like that. So I'm like totally confused. And so I was watching Misunderstood, right? And she was like, yeah, I'm going to go to his house and find out why. And like, they were all trying to tell him, like V. Lenore, Tracy, they're all like, no, don't go to his house. Don't go there, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, no, he needs to say it to my face and come to me and explain why he did X, Y, and Z. But I'm all like, how was he able to delete the evidence? That's what I'm missing. How did he delete the evidence? It made no sense. Like, if you knew exactly, and here's the thing, like, did the videos get deleted? The videos, if she did it, the videos should still be up unless Kiki deleted them. And as I understood, it was on other content creators' channels. So if it was on the other content creators' channels, then they should still have it up unless they're working against you or something like that. So, with Misunderstood, here's the thing. It's a lot of that victimhood and that victim mentality. Just like she commented, and shout out to her. She commented and was all like, you don't have the full side of the story. And I was like, okay, well, when I talk about it next time, I'll drop the link. I even tagged them in this video. So all parties are aware and they know what's going on, right? All parties aware. They should know what's going on now. But yeah, I mean, what else can you say? I don't know what else. you didn't have no evidence, and I don't think you even had a case to begin with, because I think Kiki would go off about doing her own business. She didn't have to, talk about you. You could have just been like, oh well, just don't say, just don't talk about me. I won't talk about you. What's up, Anita? What's up, Octavius? What's up, Jack? When did she find out the evidence was missing? Jack, that's the thing. When she find out the evidence was missing? Exactly. When did she find out the evidence was missing? That just didn't make any sense to me. And so this man, DonKato, deleted her evidence, quote unquote. So, you gotta love this shit. You gotta love this shit. The B sector is off the hook. I love them. I love all characters involved. I have no problem or issues with any of them. Lady Snoop was there. So I only knew about the Lady Snoop how I got introduced to Misunderstood. Remember when there was the Lady Snoop and Misunderstood, and they were both sleeping with Tommy Sotomayor, right? So they were both effing on Tommy, and then it was some kind of jealousy thing, and it was like, it was what is it called, Shirley? It was kind of like that, and we slept the night away, but I don't think none of them were actually in a relationship. They was just hunching on them. So that was a whole weird scenario, but that's how I got introduced with Misunderstood, because that kind of mixed in the black conscious sector, the beef sector, the red pill sector. All of them kind of started merging at that time period. And, Misunderstood would talk about, she was sober and stuff like that, but she wasn't actually sober. Now, oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to say it. Do I think Misunderstood is sober? No, I do not. And I don't think and I'm not going to call her an M-head or anything like that. I don't think that necessarily. In my opinion, I think it might be blaming on the goose, got you feeling loose, blaming on the Tron that got you in the zone, blaming on the alcohol. Because if like, for example, Bobby Brown was heavy into drugs. So what he did was substitute the drugs for alcohol, and then he had an alcohol thing. So I do think that it's alcohol because she's emotionally damaged. And I think this happens because she gets taken advantage of. Like, and again, I don't know if that DonKato thing is real. Like, like I said, I have to take a step back, but I don't know if that is, I don't know if he really deleted the evidence. And if he did, why did you did you give it to him to like save for you? And why not? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense to me. What's up, Trevor? And congratulations to her. And again, I could be wrong, but I think there might be a little drinking involved, and maybe it's a shot or two and it leads to more, but I definitely, I don't think it's the other stuff, like, all that. I don't think it's the other shit. But I definitely think, it's a little drinking involved. I got my hospital picture. It's just Pepsi, but hers might be mixed with a little something else too. So anyway, that was that situation. I hopefully, and Kiki did do a show before mine, and she actually prayed for the lady, and she wants to send her prayer and stuff like that. Like, sometimes I don't know if Misunderstood is doing this on her own, or if she's being misled by people, or and again, like I said, I realized that she was a professional victim when somebody was telling her, like, hey, I don't think you should like be, in the drama and stuff like that. And she was like, no, I like it. It actually helps with my sobriety. And I was like, no, it would make you depressed and make you want to. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Steve knows it, and DonKato was just an old head having fun. Oh, so DonKato could have possibly been. He basically preyed on the weak. if I'm understanding correctly. Yeah. And I don't know who Steve is. I was in Vegas. I was trying to play it off like I knew who Steve was. I don't know. Who's Steve? Oh, the baby daddy. Oh, okay. Yeah, because doesn't she live with him? Like, again, I don't even want to get into that because that's none of my business. That's a whole nother storyline for another day. So I don't even want to get into that. Yeah, I don't want me a restraining order or nothing. So yeah, let's go ahead and move forward. Anyway, um, so okay, so we're gonna go into the Ken and Kiki thing because now, when Kiki came on my channel, and granted, she didn't lie to me, but she didn't tell me everything. Kiki, you still here, right? Now, you didn't lie, but you didn't tell me everything. And I think because Octavius was there too, so you didn't want to tell everything. But I didn't know y'all had like some kind of kinship. Notice I used the word kin. I didn't know y'all had like, something going on. Now, what he is claiming is that he's proudly, married and all this stuff. However, I believe that it takes two to tango. And I'm all like, there has to be something else more than just, oh, she was just messaging and all that stuff. It had to be some back and forth. Because, to me, there's a little bit more going on than just one-sided, There's a little bit more going on. And so with that being said, Ken was mad and upset or whatever because he felt like I took their side and blah, blah, blah. But mind you, at the time he did his videos about me, he didn't even watch it. So he didn't even know. I can't make that thing relevant. I don't know. See, here we go. Kiki, you know that, man. Stop lying. So, as I understand, this was something in the past, but I don't know how that got pushed forward into today's time. Well, I think I do. So he kind of teamed up with Misunderstood and Tracy and all of them, right? And then it's basically Kiki and Octavius versus everybody else. That's the way I kind of see it. Like, it's them two, and then everybody else kind of grouped together and like, yeah, we're gonna go after them. And then I honestly think like with Octavius, because again, he came from the conscious sector, I think he's honestly an innocent bystander. I think just because he's with Kiki, that's why he's getting the flack, or that's why he's getting hit. Honestly don't think it's anything with him. I think because he stands up for his woman, that's what they don't like. That's honestly the truth from what I'm seeing. And again, and I think, and again, I don't know everything that Kiki has done. She could have been a horrible person before she got on my channel. I don't know that person. I don't know the horrible person. I just know the cool person I know. And that's the person I'm gonna rock with. And again, if Kiki and Octavius took the time out to have a conversation with me, then I'm always going to show them love and respect. And they do the same to me. Everybody else was welcome. And if you didn't take that opportunity to say anything, then, y'all can't be mad at me. And again, I didn't disrespect anybody. I let them all have their voice and say whatever they needed to say. But again, I'm not a punk, and y'all ain't gonna punk me either. That goes back to the whole, somebody I had heard something about like I was trying to get views or I was trying to take money away from the beef sector and all this stuff. Listen, out of those two videos, because it was a long video and then I chopped it into one part, I made $10 in total. Name a charity you want me to donate $10. Like, honestly, it was just something that I had a conversation and then it happened to come up. It was nothing like, oh, this or that. Like, no, it was no conspiracy theory. I was literally talking about it and they happened to come up. It was nothing planned or nothing like that. So again, People run with narratives and they run with stories, and I get it. Let's go over there and try to get some of his subs and go back and forth and stuff like that. Um, you can try, but I advise you not to, because my people don't play about me. We get videos and channels taken down. Mind you, we can have a war of words. I don't mind that. Having a war of words, I entertain that. I welcome that. But lies and putting criminal shit on me, I'm not going to play with that. That's one thing I'm not going to play with. I'm going straight, 911, 911. Shit, I'm going to the courthouse with Misunderstood. I'm not playing with that. But, oh, you ugly. I can't stand you. Your breath stank. I'll do that back and forth. But we're not going to put any criminal allegations against me and it's not verified or anything like that. Yeah, we're not going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link right now. Oh, and I guess Misunderstood and Tracy are mad at Jay Wilson because Jay Wilson basically he basically sided with Kiki. And and he was talking about how Misunderstood lost and everything like that. I mean, this is gonna be a story for a minute. This all went down yesterday. This is gonna be a story for a minute because, again, I think it was one of those things like, oh, Kiki's not gonna be able to go down and go to court, and so I'll get a default judgment and stuff like that. That's what most of these people who do the YouTube lawsuits and stuff like that, they're assuming that you don't have the money or don't have the funds, and so they'll be able to get a default judgment, and then that will be considered a win. That's what they plan on doing a lot of time. The holy flipper. The holy flipper. Yo, I was just talking about the other day, Uncle Tim. What's up, Vibes Queen? Thank you for coming. I was just talking about Uncle Tim, Timothy Blaine, because he be going at it with Jay Wilson. It'd be funny. He'd be like, yeah, your name's not even Jay Wilson, it's James Wilcox. We'll suck your cock. Yo, Timothy Blaine is off the hook. Like, he's one of the ones that I like watching from the beef sector. Like, he's entertaining. I love it when they go at it. Anyway, so yeah. Oh yeah, your interview is coming. It's I think it's at 6:00 my time. That's why I was all like, let me go now, and then I'm gonna watch your interview, because I think that definitely is gonna be a good topic. Yeah, they are hilarious. I love watching them. I love it when my old heads go after each other, because you can learn, a few jokes and shit like that. The old school sayings and shit like that. That should be cracking me up. Oh, it's at 7 p.m. Okay. I still got a little time then. 7 p.m. Jay Wilson is like Gollum when it comes to coins. Yeah. Yeah, he's always about his coins. He's about his money. And I get it, Again, I don't know if he does work for Uber or not, but I can't imagine that Uber is enough. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. It's about to get... Oh! Here we go, baby. Here we go. Welcome to the stage, my godmother, my YouTube godmother, Gigi Darling!
How you doing, boo?
I'm doing good. Do you like the shades? I just wanted a new look real quick.
Shades. Keep the shades.
Thank you.
It's all about personality, and you got plenty of it. Why are they mad? Why are they mad?
Right. I was really shocked, because I was like, if y'all watched it, I don't think it was even bad. Like, I didn't say anything. I was more like, what? Oh, wow. Because I really don't know.
My thing is, you're very fair, and you know how to figure things out on your own. That's what I like. It's sort of like going, and I've always said this about the beef sector. That's why I don't like when people plot on the back end. That means you're weak, you lost. I
Mm.
like when you go to a fight, it doesn't matter who you're rooting for. We all there for the fight. We all in the stands, in the ring is in the middle. Ding, 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 go, bitch.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't like people who try to team up or buddy up or club up or clump up to try to
Hmm.
beat up the person that's winning. They winning. 15 people can't run in the ring. What's up with that? You know?
Right.
I don't like come at me. Don't send no peon, no minion, no wannabe, no moderator with no face. You come, big dog, old head, a heavy hitter. You come straight at me, boo boo. They don't want to do that. They don't want to do it. They just don't want
Right. You know, it was funny because I had told you that Kimmy had came in my chat and was all like, "Oh, Nola is roasting you, blah blah blah," and I was all like, "Don't come in here with that." And I blocked her. She's unblocked now, but I blocked her because I had a whole different show. Like, y'all, I'm still gonna do my content and stuff like that. Like, I didn't officially join the B sector. It was just that I had a conversation, and then everybody started, trying to hop on it, and trust me, I get the YouTube games and shit like
You
that.
know what's
But if
going
I'm doing other content, don't come over here with that shit. That's
on.
basically why I was blocking people.
But that's what I like about you. You don't give a hoot if they got 10,000 people in a live. It's the point.
Hmm.
The point to be had. And that's what sort of kind of it's on life support. A shout out to the beef sector. That's my sector. But it's on life support. Because they kept
Right.
playing those move the goalpost game. Well, if you keep moving the goalpost, I told S. Hutchison earlier today, and I told her about you, and I told her to come support and subscribe, right?
Thank you.
Yes. And to find out who you are on their own, because we're not playing them old games that got y'all where y'all are now. Hey, Battle Roach in the house. Oh, now that's the beef sector right there.
Yes, Battle
Shout
Road
out
to
to Battle
subscribe.
Roach. Yeah, everybody subscribe. My thing is keep. There you go, Octavius. Keep it 100. Whether we beefing or not, keep it 100. That's all.
Right.
Keep it 100. And I don't know why. I saw you talking to Kiki, but I guess somebody got me blocked. I don't know why. I wouldn't know why.
Oh,
I don't know why people in their feeling.
Kiki, you can't block my godmother. What's wrong with you?
Why you mad? Why you mad? No, I'm see, that's where I can get messy. That's why I ain't gonna do that over here.
Right.
It's
Oh,
okay.
we actually got Ken here in the background. Do you want to stay
Come on,
on or?
Ken. Come on, Ken.
Okay, we got him. What's up, Ken?
What's up? What's good, bro? What's good, Auntie? How you doing?
How you doing, Ken? Welcome. I'm gonna go
I'm
on
all
mute.
right.
Grown man can
Listen,
talk.
this woman is the reason why. She's the only reason why I came over here because just like you said, it's your godma. I have so much respect for this lady.
Oh,
So much respect. This lady done helped me through everything I went through on here. People done lied on me. She done flamed it. You know how she is. She done fired up alive and got in there. So Louisiana bound. So I'm gonna always have respect for her and her family.
love,
And that's real.
love. Y'all go on and talk. I'll be on mute, and I
Right.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Now
So,
I can't be too long because I'm at the thing with my wife and daughter. They done caught what I had. So I just wanted to step
yeah,
out and
and definitely
tell you,
prayers for them too, because I know you had it, and then you said they got it too. So
yeah,
definitely
now they
prayers for
got
them.
it. Yeah, and thank you for that, bro. You gotta watch some of these people, bro, because they don't really tell you 100% true. Not they fabricate stuff. And Kiki, I taught her everything she know. I taught her how to lie. I taught her how to drag. I taught Kiki everything she know. And Miss Gigi know that. Now
So you was her
she's the ultimate
ghostwriter.
troll. Yeah, yeah, me, yeah. Everything that she say now, how she move, she say everything that I say. I taught her everything. At first, Kiki was an insecure woman, and I'm not even about to bash her. I'm gonna just keep it. I'm gonna be honest, and I'm not gonna even lie on her.
Mhm.
Kiki used to be an insecure woman. Kiki used to think that people didn't like her. She used to go around asking people, "Is she pretty?" Yes, she is pretty, but she just used to always, always be down because she think people didn't like her. And just like I
So
told
you
her,
try to uplift
people
her.
didn't. Correct. Yeah.
Mhm.
When the whole B sector didn't like her, when the whole B sector kicked her off and using her for money, I was there. Me.
Mm.
I even got in trouble with my wife, and I have receipts on that. I even got in trouble with my wife because Kiki would go on a panel and she would troll and tell people that she's pregnant and we had sex and stuff like that. And I used to tell her, don't do that. Please don't do that.
Wait,
And
so
she
was she
used to
joking
tell,
around though, or was she
yeah,
like,
yeah, yeah,
okay?
she used to be playing. But the thing is, I asked her not to do that because I told you you got me in trouble the first time. I mean, it's bad enough my wife letting me help you because I told her your story, how you going through a divorce and you have a beautiful daughter and you always getting drunk. And I was actually being a real friend. And when we fell out, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that hurt my feelings. Because when Kiki came out and said that I was doing such and such with her daughter, that hurt my heart.
Mm.
Period.
And so
Because her daughter
you didn't
loved
post
me.
pictures of her daughter, or did you post
Yes, I
pictures?
did. Yes, I did. You know
Now,
why I
why
did
did
it?
you
And I'm
post
gonna be
pictures
honest
of
with
her
you.
daughter?
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I posted pictures because Kiki was going around and saying that she never sent me any pictures. That uh, I was solicited, something she said to her audience, and then she went to the police station and told the police that I was trying to mess with her daughter. So I had to prove myself that, okay, Kiki, if you feel like that, why you didn't tell them you sent all of these pictures? Why you didn't tell them that you would text me anytime your daughter get in trouble? Or anytime she talk back to you, she would call me or text me. I have every receipt. Every receipt.
Now,
So
Ken, I have a question. I'm gonna kind of jump
yes.
around a little bit. But so,
All
did
right, go
you
ahead.
entertain any of this, or she just came after you and she was like in love with you and stuff like that? Did you entertain it?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
I'm gonna
okay.
be
I was
honest.
all like, come on
Yeah, I
now.
gotta be honest. I did entertain it at first. I'm not gonna lie. I did entertain it at first because I mean, come on, Kiki is a beautiful woman. She's pretty. She's very smart. So yeah, I did entertain it for a little while, but then I felt bad because it felt like I was using her just like everybody else.
Mhm.
You feel what I'm saying? And I felt like I was doing that. I know that this girl's story, and I know that she's trying to just fall in love with anybody. And my wife, she got mad, and she was like, "That's not right to do that to your friend if that's your friend." So my wife know a lot of stuff that go on, and I just didn't really feel. I felt like I let both of them down. I let my wife down by entertaining it. I let Kiki
Mhm.
down by trying to use her. You feel what I'm saying? So after that situation, I told Kiki that my wife said she didn't want us to be cool anymore, and I showed those messages. Kiki said, "Okay, everything is all good." That's why her and Octavius is together because of me kept telling her that we can't talk like this or we couldn't do that and that.
So
I have
Octavius
every
got your
receipt.
rebound.
Well, I wouldn't say rebound because me and her never really did nothing. Oh, that was boy, that was good though.
That's why he's saying the right
Boy,
two.
you funny boy.
He's saying, you got my sloppy seconds. That's what he's saying.
Nah, I'm not. I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that. You said that. Now I ain't say that. You said that. Yeah, but yeah, you funny. I ain't gonna lie, I like you. But I wouldn't say that because me and her never was in a relationship. We just was real close friends. I would be there for her when people would try to lie on it, and she'll get on the panel pissy drunk, and I didn't like how they used to do her because she actually is a cool person, but they just used to use her.
Do
So
you miss her
I said,
friendship at all?
Can I
say
interject
again.
here too a
Do you
little?
miss her friendship? Oh, go ahead, Gigi.
He's hold that point. He's right because
Okay.
the name of the game in the beef sector is who got the most clicks and views, how many people in the chat, and all of that. So
Mhm.
sorry, not sorry. Hey, my YouTube cameras. Kiki was going for the clicks and the views and the clout. So what he's saying
Right.
is correct. Whether it was right or wrong, I'm on mute. Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. And Vegas asked a good question. So if you're married, everything done went in the past, how did you come back to Kiki again? Like, how come y'all in it in a funk again?
Okay. Great. I was waiting for that question. Now, we both of us agreed that we wasn't going to talk about each other. We're not going to say each other's name. We wasn't going to use each other. Then all of a sudden, here go Octavius telling people that I'm jealous that him and Kiki is together. And I said, wait, excuse me? So Kiki is texting me. I will show him the text. Bro, your girl texting me, bro. Can you ask her to stop? Now, nobody don't know this except me, Octavius, and Kiki. When the pictures were sent, I showed him the pictures. Bro, this is inappropriate. This is your girl. You know what he did? Went live and said that I'm lying on Kiki and I'm mad because both of them in a relationship. Now I'm being a man and I'm showing you what it is. I'm telling you before I get out. But you curveballed it just for likes, clicks, and all of that weird stuff. Like it didn't make no sense to me. So the daughter thing is, she basically was using her daughter to try to get sympathy from people, and it worked.
But I'm still not understanding why you had pictures of her daughter and then you posted it. Like, her daughter's not on YouTube.
Well, she lied to say that she didn't send me the picture. She said she never sent me a picture. I never talked to her. She asked her. She did that. I mean, I gotta post
So you were trying to
my
prove her
proof.
wrong?
Exactly. She did a petition trying to call me a pedophile, knowing that I have a daughter. That's why I did it. And you know what? I'll do it again.
Wait. I think because there's two different things, and I just want to clarify. So I'm not saying that you are one, but I think people are having an issue. Like, why would you post pictures of her daughter in general? Like, that's what people are having an issue with. It's not about
but here's the thing. I don't care what they think, and I don't care about their issue. They can go to hell. Okay. I did it to clear my name.
Octavius here. Do you mind if I bring him up?
Yeah, he could come up and say whatever he wants. Okay. But I did it to clear my name, and I'll do it again if I have to clear it again.
Welcome, Octavius. Thank you for coming up.
How you doing,
A2? Good. Go ahead, sound off.
Yeah, this guy is a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? He has said
there we go.
Children. All you gotta do is go to a channel called
There we go.
Interloper Nation, where he said he wanted sodomize a child in the rear end.
Mm-hmm.
And he also said about Fire Babe's dog that he wanted to kiss in her mouth. Now you said that, right? Did you say that?
I actually said that about the white lady. So tell him what the white lady said about my daughter.
You said that about Fire Babe's daughter, right?
Tell him what the white lady said about my daughter in order for me to say what I said about her. Sir, listen, I will say it again and again and again, sir. I don't care about none of this. None of it. At the end of the day, you need to control your woman. That is your woman. Hey, did he tell you that Kiki texted me off her new phone? Off her new phone number? You know I showed him that she texted me off the new phone number, but he don't want to talk about that though.
You said that
sir, I got the text message. I have the text message, sir.
Yeah,
Not
Okay,
gonna
we
work,
gotta go
bud.
one at a time.
he
Now
can't
I'm gonna
answer that
let
question though.
Octavius go ahead and finish what he's saying. Octavius, go. So, do you know anything about Kiki still contacting him or anything like that? Do
Go
you know
ahead.
anything about that?
What happened was she was getting a
I got the
screenshot together,
messages.
and she had accidentally liked some a comment, and that's how like on the iPhone. You know, you like or something. She was
Mm-hmm.
getting screenshots together to prove that he was trying to romance her when they were talking. They haven't talked since we were talking. He don't
Mm-hmm.
got he came out and tried to say that he got a vagina pic recently. One of my
I did see
moderators,
that on
Vibes
the
Queen.
community
Hold on,
wall.
hold
I
on.
did see
Vibes
that.
Queen just popped him. Vibes Queen just popped him and said that showed that he fabricated a text message and it had today on there like 3 days ago. Okay, so he been popped in them fake text messages. You know what I'm saying? And he has said multiple statements about multiple content creators within the beef sector. Like for example, 5A, how he wanted to urinate in the little girl's mouth, and that he's been commingling with other people who have said real strange things about children. So when they took the time to put up my girlfriend's daughter on that thing, and then they tried to sexualize the little girl, saying how he wanted to have sex with her, I had a problem with that. So like all that stuff, that was my fallout with Tracy, MU, Kimmy, all them people. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna play that. I ain't gonna have no association,
Right.
affiliation, or conversation with no weirdos that talk about kids like that. So I want to get that clear.
Right. Oh, I got Kiki here too. Hey, Kiki, how you doing?
Hey AT. Hey everybody. Hi Didi. Hi
Hi,
Octavius.
Kiki.
How you doing, baby?
Let me say this first of all. My daughter was not brought to the YouTube platform by me at all.
Mm,
Ken and I thought we were friends, and I shared vacation pictures, which I should never do with anyone on the internet because I don't really know them for real, for real. Because on Mad Day, you should not post my daughter's pictures for no reason whatsoever at all. I got upset and said, "Stop posting pictures of my daughter acting like I sent it to you with another motive other than to say, look at us on a boat. Look at us living life in Miami. Look, we had a great time on our vacation. Don't sexualize my daughter and act like I sent it to you, like, ooh, look at my kid like this." That's all
like
I
because
said.
basically it sounded like you were trying to like sell her
Come on
almost.
now. But then
That's
he has a
okay.
video on his page where he's hearing me when I was drunk. I did tell my daughter, "You little B, you better not have no boys in that room." I shouldn't have said that B word. I was drunk. I take full accountability for that. But even in my drunken
Thank you.
state, I did not play with her being around boys or men. So
Right.
which
You
one
still
is
had a
it?
brain either way.
Right. So
Yeah.
am I soliciting her or am I telling or am I saying the B word like you better not? And by the way, my daughter is 16 years old and she graduates from high school this year. Shout out to moms.
Oh, shout out to your daughter. Hell
Thank you,
yeah.
AT. So this
What's
We
up?
love the
narrative,
education.
yeah, one day they will try to paint that like, oh, well, he will try to paint the picture that, oh, I tried to solicit my daughter. The next day it's, oh, I'm being a bad parent because I told her she better not be around boys. So just stop, just leave my daughter off of YouTube and let's carry on. That's it. Drag me
Right.
all you want, say whatever you want to say. I had, deplorable behavior before. Everybody knows that. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that or run
Right.
from
And you
that.
did admit that on my channel. You was like, I was drinking and all that stuff.
Absolutely. And I make no excuse for that. I'm grown. I was grown then. And no one made me behave the way that I did. So if the
Yeah.
only thing that I can do from there is to do better.
So are you still contacting him at all? Because he said
No.
something like you did through the new phone and all that stuff.
So
Octavius
what
did explain it, but I want to hear from you.
Okay. So what happened is he was posting these text messages and all this stuff, and I'm ignoring it daily. And there's, 600 people watching his videos, 800 people. And it's just all these lies about me. And on his community wall, if you go look now, it's Kiki, 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 5 times a day, every day, videos and on his wall. And I'm not saying anything. So I decided to um screenshot his text messages. So while I'm pressing down on the text message, trying to get what he said, it sent a like to the text.
Oh, okay. Now I understand it. Okay.
Yeah, so I didn't know that it would just send my new phone number to him. I didn't know that. I didn't know it would say this phone number liked. Da, da, da. I did that on accident. So from there, he texted me right away and said, "Is this Kiki?" I ignored it.
I have a
Mm-hmm.
question.
right?
I have a
I,
question. Why aren't y'all blocking each other?
well, when I again, that's what I just kind of
Mm-hmm.
said. When I pressed down on the message, I didn't know that my phone number was going to be sent to him saying that I liked the message. I didn't even think about it. I just was like, "Oh no." And I took the like right back off of it. You know how the little heart gets above the message?
Mm-hmm.
I took it right back. So when he texted, he said, "Is this Kiki?" And I didn't respond. I felt like he didn't know who it was because he asked and he didn't text that day again.
Right. But it wasn't
Later,
all like, "Ooh, I love you, baby. Like I
no,
want
no, no,
you." Okay,
no.
so
I
it was
didn't
just a like.
respond. And then I was gonna change my phone number again. But to be honest with you, when I changed my phone number, it was $35. And I just changed it. So I was like, hell no. And I just gave it to my employers, my family. Like, come on now. No,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna change it again. So
Okay.
he didn't text me for a while. And then he texted me saying something. I forgot what it was, but it's probably the message is probably, and then I blocked him the second time.
Okay, you did eventually block
Right.
him. Okay, before I let because Ken is in the backstage, I just want to ask you. You blocked my godmother, Gigi Darling. So is there an issue or
No,
something
because
happened a long time ago?
no, everything that I do on YouTube, even the beefs, like it's not really that serious to me. It's like she said, I agree with her. When she says, it's YouTube. We go back and
Okay.
forth, whatever. I don't know her for real in real life. I could meet her in the grocery store and be like, "Oh, I love your shoes." And we could start talking about handbags. So
True.
why would I have a real like hate
I
towards
agree with
somebody
that. I
on
agree with
YouTube?
that. All right,
You know what
that's
I mean?
true. Yeah, I
Okay.
agree.
I just wanted to clarify when she said she couldn't see your comment.
Yeah, I couldn't see her either. I'm like,
But you know
oh, what
what?
I do this time?
No, you
Okay.
know what? I had moderators, and I'm just now, Diddy. We both know when I was on YouTube before, I wasn't in my
Right.
right headspace. So
I've
now that
been
I
watching.
Mm,
I've
am
been watching Kiki since she was with QB.
QB,
So
yeah,
yeah, we go way back. We
and
go
so
okay,
back
you
okay.
do
before
you can say
merge
you
and
do see,
purge.
yeah,
Yeah.
and you can say you do see a like huge change, like.
Yeah. Oh yes. That's why I came in to support you, boo. You remember?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've had moderators, and I'm just now trying to get my moderators to where I can trust them
Hey,
because I've
Kiki.
had like everybody blocked. You know what I mean? I go back and I be like, why is this
Oh,
person
okay.
blocked? Why is that person blocked? Like people
I
just
just
be
don't
blocked.
like. This is what I don't like. Okay. I came up, had fun with AT2. We had a little gaggy draggy. Tracy even shared a little snippet, which I
Oh
thought
yeah,
was
that was the
cool.
initial video that popped off everything
Exactly.
before and then that's why I did the Kiki and Octavius video where you guys
Exactly.
came up. Uh-huh.
And it was fun, funny, clicky, draggy. Don't come over here hating on me and mine. Y'all can come and engage. I can drop down and go to the mall before they close at 9. I don't even give a fuck. But don't try to hate on me. Sorry, it ain't gonna work over here. Not that that's what y'all doing over here, but if I see that over here, I'm gonna say something. Is that appropriate, AT2? If
Oh
I
no,
see
that's appropriate. You're
No,
right.
we've never when we talked to him, we came over because we saw our name in a chat one time and in the
right,
title one time. And then we saw our names and my picture was in the thing, and actually I didn't even ask him. He said we had been together for 6 weeks, and I said no, 8 weeks, which is 3 months today, and I've been 3 months sober today. So yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you. So yeah, so when I said no, I said
congratulations.
10 weeks. That's what I said to you. I said 10 weeks. Then he asked me
So
to come
so
in the chat.
can I clear
Ken,
this up right
I'm
quick?
speaking.
Ooh,
I'm
I'm on
speaking.
mute.
You can let's be adults.
Well,
So
we're gonna be adults, but let me
so
clear that
okay,
lie up you
sir,
just
you're
told
being
that
rude,
man.
sir. Can you please wait until
You
Yeah,
lied and
hold
told that
on, hold on.
man that you liked
sir,
that message.
I'm
Now I'm gonna
speaking.
post that message and tag
Sir.
him in that
Sir,
message.
I don't care
You
about your
told me
message.
that
Hold
you
on,
was
hold on,
Okay,
enjoying
hold
listening.
on, hold
to
on.
that.
AT,
Let's
would you
talk
like to
about what you
continue the
said
Hold on.
about
conversation
my
with me?
baby
Because I can
daughter.
drop off and let him have
Yeah,
the floor.
let's talk about
Can
the
we?
statements you made in the
Hey,
B section.
sorry, finger in the air. Stop bringing up Phi Babe.
No,
Sorry,
I'm just saying he did say
Okay.
something about he want to
that's
piss in the little
fine,
girl
but
mouth.
no,
That's what he said though.
we.
I want the entertainment sector to know what
That's
kind of
like
person it
3
is.
years
Okay,
ago.
now I gotta
Well, he
unmute
said
him
it.
to at
That's
least
one
let
of
him
our
respond
statements,
to
right?
that.
Yeah.
Let him
All right,
finish.
so
Listen,
Okay.
listen.
I
See,
I
all I'm gonna do is go
AT,
post the
so
receipts and I'll be
Diddy,
good.
I am not talking about you.
Uh, uh,
Why are you talking?
a vibe king. My
Oh
family
my
is
God.
good,
Okay.
babe.
All right. Thank
You
you.
need to worry
I
about that
understand
cancer
that
you
because
got in your throat, lady.
I did share out the
No,
live. I'm not
not
sure
a
if you
kid.
shared out the live.
That's
No,
what you
not
need to
a
worry about.
cancer.
Since you
Oh
worrying about
no,
my family
kid.
in the
Listen,
chat.
like I
Shut
could
up,
be on a
Yeah.
Nola.
panel with somebody, but I'm not gonna overtalk people. I'm an adult. I'm not gonna do that.
But ma'am, you just
Kid,
lied to him again. You just lied.
kid, no, you can respond, kid. I don't care about that, but just let her finish her statement, and then you go ahead and respond. That's the
Okay,
only
go ahead.
issue.
Go ahead.
Thank you, AT, for explaining how a conversation should be held. So basically, yeah, you
You're gonna
said
be very shocked
that.
when these receipts
Excuse
get
me,
posted,
sir.
Kid,
sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Believe
I'm
me.
still speaking. That's not how it works. So yeah, AT had put that we were together for 8 weeks. So I put in the chat 10 weeks, and he said, "Oh, Kiki, you're here," and he invited me to the platform to talk about the catfish situation. So we didn't come over here to bash anybody
right?
or
It
talk about
wasn't
anybody's
pre-planned at
business.
all.
That's it. And as far as I'm not gonna I don't know who
So
that person is.
is
I'm
she
not going
done? Or what's going on?
sir. So
Baby, look, come on, hurry up. I don't got
sir,
time, baby.
I'm still speaking.
It
So
ain't your baby,
Diddy,
Yeah,
homeboy.
yeah, you're really weird. Boy, I don't
sir,
want that. Boy, I don't want that lady. Boy, I
Then
never
why
did,
you
sir.
keep stalking her?
Are you
Why you keep
crazy?
stalking?
I said,
I
Why
never
you keep
wanted your
posting
woman,
pictures of her?
sir.
sir,
I'm
Then
the
leave her
reason why you
alone.
have her.
sir,
I
Leave her
told her I
alone.
don't want her, sir.
Can
You
you
sir.
leave her
weird.
alone? You
But when I
heartbroken.
post
Go
these
pay
receipts,
attention.
you're gonna
You
look
was just up
crazy,
here talking
sir.
about how fine and
Go
beautiful
pay
she
Man, when
is
I
and how you
post them
taught her and
receipts, you're
everything
gonna
Sir,
look
like
we
that.
have
She
crazy,
was
man.
doing
I'm
family
telling
over
you.
princess.
here.
You
We have
heartbroken.
family. Stop
That lady gonna look
ignoring
crazy.
what
You're
You
gonna
on
look
some
Diddy
Paul
crazy,
said.
Thomas
sir.
time, homeboy.
All
Sir,
right.
you're
Okay.
Bro, we don't
sir,
care
Sure.
about
pay
that.
attention.
Some
Boy,
text message you
the
keep
Your wife
receipts
is
recycling.
gonna make
on
it
this
look
Who
crazy,
shut
cares?
boy.
in, and you're up here falling
I thought
asleep.
y'all wanted to talk
Go
like
pay
adults. What's
attention.
going
Wife,
on?
she is
What
on
happened?
the
Are you
catch
mad?
and shut in
Wait,
list.
so what
Go
did you
pay
say about my
attention to
wife?
your big
Wait,
wife.
so
She
what did you
is
just say about
sick,
my
sir.
Hold on,
Stop
kid. Hold
posting
on. Okay,
unhealthy.
what
so
did you
Go
just say
pay
about my
attention
wife?
to your wife. Do not follow people
Okay,
around.
okay,
Go to Walgreens.
okay.
Go to CVS.
Now
Go
see,
to the
now you just
medication.
fucked up.
Your wife is on
Now
the
you just
catch
fucked
and
up.
shut in list. Go and take
Now
care
you
of
just
your
fucked up.
wife. Stop
See,
following
now I'm about to post
Kiki.
everything
Please
of your
stop
daughter
paying
now.
attention.
I'm about to
Please
post
pay
everything of your
kid,
attention.
daughter
we
now.
can't do
That's the
that.
real one.
And
No.
I'm gonna
That's the
post a
real one.
video of you telling your
Look at it.
daughter to
Look at it.
why she in the room with
Go
two
ahead.
boys while you was pissy drunk, you alcoholic ass bitch. We're gonna post that video.
No, kid. No. We're not posting that kind of content. No. Now, if you want to talk about you two, I'm fine, but stop the daughter talk. Like we only talking about adults.
Thank you, AT. You're such
Yeah,
a
we
class
don't.
That's the
act.
problem, AT. They love kids. That
Nah,
whole little
fuck
crew,
that
they
dog.
love kids,
Kid,
bro.
Fuck her
kid,
They
daughter.
can't stop talking about
I'm about to
kids,
fuck
bro.
that
You hear
bitch
what he
up.
said?
You done fucked
kid,
up, ho. You fucked.
Yeah,
kid. But how come? Oh, all right. He dropped out.
you
All
love
He's
the
right.
kids,
trash.
bro.
He's trash. I tried to tell you, don't dirty up your platform with certain
Yeah.
people. You have to know who
Because
you're dealing with.
I'm trying to let him explain it because I mean it's not looking too good. Like for real. I'm gonna
You
be
haven't
honest.
watched this channel. I mean, you can't. You have AT. When it comes to this beef sector, man, you got to do your research. You don't want
Well,
people messing
I
up your
got his
channel.
back on that. Any research he need, I'm here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Thank
Do
you,
your
Gigi.
research. Do your research. So yeah,
So
Didi, we're all good. I
Yeah,
love
we're
the
good.
commentary over here. I think AT when he does his interviews, like you said earlier, he's very fair. That's what I used to
He
be in his
is.
bushes like cracking up because some
Exactly.
of the people like I'm laughing and AT is like having a serious conversation with them, and I'm like, how is he doing it? So yeah, I'm
It's
into
called,
straight
you know what
face
it's
and everything,
called?
like nothing's going on.
You know what it's called? Talent.
talent.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
Thank you.
professionalism.
Yeah.
So Octavius, what are you gonna say?
Oh no, I'm just saying, yeah, just watch out for these people. They like the kids. That's the issue. That's the issue I had with them. That's why I fell out with them. And as far as me coming over here, it was never a cloud chase. I knew the whereabouts of Star Marie when you was talking about Star Marie and Jaguar writing that title. Kiki told us pretty
Yeah.
much said she was in Africa, because I've been part of the entertainment sector myself. So at certain points, so because of Tasha K and Star Marie, you know, so it wasn't you just give an update for a friend of mine, and that was pretty much it. But
Right. And I
I just been
appreciated that
enjoying the
when you came
content.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate. I love the
I
content.
have a question for the couple. May I ask a question for the couple as a couple?
Oh yeah,
Sure.
go ahead, Gigi. I think that's Octavius' background.
Oh Lord. Okay. How did y'all two get together? How would who would
We got to go
go
ahead. I'm
ahead?
sorry.
No, go ahead.
Um, I was over there catting around on some channel thinking that I was amongst friends, but actually I was continuously making a fool of myself, drinking too much, acting a buffoon. And he was sitting over there on the panel. I guess I noticed him for about a week, but he wasn't like we didn't have any interaction or whatever. And at this time I was going into like actually my lowest state. Like I
Ooh.
didn't know how to get out of it. I
Was
was
it now you know I'm petty funny, not
mhm,
petty vicious.
yeah.
Was it the red bra video?
It was during that time actually. Yeah.
Okay.
It was during
Now,
that time.
the
Mhm.
people you two are fighting with encourage your relationship. Am I right?
No, they did.
Um
No? Did I get
so
that wrong?
you
No, they did
are
not.
she's
Because
part
Ken said
well,
he's the one who passed Kiki along to you.
That's
That's
what
what he
I'm
no,
said.
trying
he
to
didn't he
get.
didn't pass anything.
Ken retarded. Ken most likely get an SSI check for mental issues, bro. You
Oh,
know,
So
that's why he like kids. And he's short as one too. Ken about 5'3", and he's short as a kid, but you're grown now, bro. You can't play in the playground, man. Get away from the
yeah,
children.
and I guess I got my wrench taken too, huh, Octavius? I can't wrench over there no more. What happened?
no,
I
you
give
should
you your
stop
rent
coming.
badge. I
No,
thought you was
his
over there
talk
on
chat,
Ken just
his
dragging
Huh?
talk
me.
chat was
Hold
blocked
up.
too. Somebody blocked all of his chat, so he had to
What
unmod.
Gigi do? AT2? What I do?
Uh-uh. Octavius, tell her about how all of your people were
Yeah,
blocked by
that
the rogue
somebody
mod.
infiltrated and blocked all my.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, he said somebody infiltrated one of his
Oh,
mods.
I
Yeah.
missed that part. I missed that part. See, I'm old. I'm 78. I be in bed by 5 p.m. Okay.
Telling people you 78.
It's like why y'all hating on me? Damn.
No, when I'll be talking about old people, it's not you. It's not
Child, my kids call me
No.
old. They tell me
So,
to go to bed. Okay.
you.
so Kiki, when you were talking about the old people, were you referencing Jay Wilson and Tracy?
If the toupee and the wig fits.
Woo, child. Woo, I love it.
That's why I love Kiki. Kiki
Yeah,
fun. Me and her
don't
have
get
the best
mad.
time. Boy. Fun. We
I
be
would
cracking
like
up
to
together.
claim that I ain't mad. I'm glad you two hooked up. Uh,
Thank you.
I got a little gaggy, draggy in, but don't be mad at the G and the darling.
Mm-mm.
Y'all know who I am. I'm Dee Dee motherfucking Loop Loop, bitch. Okay,
Yeah.
don't get in your feelings. Right?
You
Okay.
know, we never got to meet actually in my higher self, if you will.
Mm,
So it's nice that, you are able to see the me in me and not hold
yes.
me to, that other
Why did you
situation.
think I clicked that link on? Okay, I didn't go there. I clicked the link in support of her, and somebody so called dragged me. I was like, "Girl, I don't even see you." But
Oh, somebody did,
the child,
or
uh,
they tried. I
they
mean,
tried. Put it that way, because they thirsty. As far as I'm concerned, me and Kiki, we
yeah,
on your panel right now. We the old heads from the beef sector. How about that?
yeah. Kiki, why do they not like you? Is it because like you wanted basically, if we're gonna be honest, out of all the women in the B sector, you're one of the better looking ones. You're at least in like the top five. And so, do you think it's jealousy because you look good, and so that's why they
Um,
hate you?
no, I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't think it's that. I think it's because and this is unfortunate, and I don't know why they think that, but seems to be the narrative. Um, for some reason, I've heard it on the YouTube. They like to talk about in the B sector. They like to talk about money a lot, and for some reason, some people in the beef sector think that Kiki is just like rolling in the dough. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I'm not. And so a lot of people just automatically like, they don't like you.
Mm. And they still judge you for your past of when you were drinking and stuff like that, and they just won't let it go.
Yeah, they just won't let it go. That's them.
Is that
That's them.
is that why you kind of did a video before my show and showed sympathy towards or
I
empathy,
don't
I
want to
should
say
say?
name. I don't want to say name. The
Okay.
reason that I showed sympathy towards people struggling with something, to be honest with you, the reason that I did is because it was weighing on my heart the whole time. I have a family member that's small and petite, and really frail like that, and my family member, when they're in their higher
Mm.
self, if you will, they are like one of the best looking people on the planet. They dress the best, but when she's not well, she's like dressing crazy, like wearing suede shorts in the middle of July with some, like maybe some purple suede shorts and some
I told people
red
you said she
heels.
looked like she was dressed like Harriet Tubman. That's what I
No,
said.
I'm
But
talking about my sister.
Harriet
So
Tubman.
I'm talking about my sister. So my sister. But you can't tell my sister that she ain't the stuff. You can't tell her that she ain't doing it. So when I saw that, I actually saw my sister, and when I saw the
mm,
people, when I see the people around cheering it on or acting like, oh, everybody go through their thing, it's no big deal. I know that some of those same people were around me, and they were giving me that same
mhm.
hideous advice. And now when I can look back at myself back then, I say, damn, either they don't get it or they just don't give a damn. And I think it's number two. Because
And
if
the
you're
thing is,
sober, you get it.
when me and
Go ahead.
Kiki got
Octavia.
together, we had tough conversations about her sobriety, and it was hard, sometimes hours. But look where she is now, because there was real love, there was real friendship. We prayed together, and this is a what you see today is a manifestation of prayer and God with
Praying
Kiki.
God. Yeah.
Period.
And let me tell you something.
Mhm.
Like, it's some things that I don't really talk about, like internally. Like, okay, I will tell you, when Octavius and I went on promcation, this is an exclusive. He doesn't even know. So this is an exclusive. When we
Mm.
were traveling to those places and we were going to those, high bars on top of buildings and stuff like that. I do stuff like that all the time. But I always have cocktails with my friends in the
Mm.
past. So, and we were around bars and stuff, and I was scared at first, like, damn, how am I gonna go to this fancy place for brunch and I'm not getting mimosa? People around me were ordering mimosas, right? So
Right.
then I just focused on, I really like my sparkling water. I really do like coffee. And once I ordered what I like that no longer became a thought. But I was really anxious about that, but I just didn't say anything. I just didn't say anything. And then, okay, fine. So we got through that. And now we're in New York. We're chilling. We're all these places. I'm not thinking about drinking at all anymore. But when I was traveling just the other day, usually when I hit the airport and I'm going to travel, I might get a cocktail on the plane or get a cocktail while I'm waiting on the plane or whatever. I'm there and I start thinking, like, damn, what is this going to be like without, having cocktails? So I found my little coffee shops that I like, or you saw me a lot getting my sparkling water because I really do like sparkling water and I really do like coffee. So once
Okay.
I realized that that's my thing, that's what I love, then I didn't worry about that anymore. So it's like you have to find healthier ways to deal with past issues. You can't just act like poof, it disappeared. It's not disappeared. It's just you gotta
It's a
find.
journey.
Yeah, yeah. And so, like, when I used to get upset, I used to would like drink or whatever. In the beginning, when I first decided I'm not gonna drink, I'm giving this to God or whatever. When I get anxious or upset, I didn't know what to do with my emotions. Like, it's like somebody set a big ball of emotions on my lap. But those
Mm.
times praying and talking to Octavia, sometimes I would even I would be like, you have to stay on the phone with me. Like, you have to have somebody that's really in your corner and it's going to make sure that you're okay during those times until you learn how to
Right.
manage those type of emotions and stuff. And now I'm to the point where not only am I able to manage my emotions and everything like that and recognize when I'm being quote unquote triggered or having, and the trigger could be something that reminds you of the things you used to do then, right? So now
Right.
I'm able to not just recognize in myself when those triggers are around and how to deal with them, but I'm able to recognize when someone else is going through something, and I'm able to see things that I didn't see before that was right in front of my face. I can see it. So if anybody has had any type of struggle with addiction, you can see when someone is struggling with uh addiction. And I'll just leave that at that.
Right. So you really don't have no ill will towards the girl. You like just
No, not
okay.
at all. Even having to do all that I did, like honestly, I see I see somebody that's sick and I feel bad. Honestly, I'm not, that's not a drag, that's not a read. That's from the bottom of my heart. I promise you. And if that person could just get healthy, I think it'll be a completely different person. And I wish her the best.
Hey,
Will we be
ITC
friends or
Purple
buddies?
Diva.
And I didn't see
Will
ABC
we
my
be
purple.
friends or buddies? No, no.
yeah, her friends don't love her. I'm gonna tell you that because
Oh,
with that hair and that like how her hair was, it's matted. You know, her clothes torn and tattered, mold on it. The shoes were moldy, looked like they walked in
Oh
mud.
my.
No, it's serious. I'm telling you, it's true. And if it were my friend, I might be on the next flight out and say, "Hey, we're gonna do a whole makeover." You know what I mean? Like I understand Tracy, a hairstylist. She's on the next plane going to California. They take them braids out and take a comb to their head and get them dandruff and that mold that's probably been growing there for the past year because them braids been there and help her out. You know that I would be embarrassed for my friend. I'm serious, man. I'm
Do you
sorry.
think that her friends are? And I dropped the link for Misunderstood too because I was like, if she want to have a conversation
Well,
separate
No,
hit
from
the
I'm
y'all,
link.
not. I'm
that's
not having a conversation with
She better
anybody
yeah.
hit
else
That's
the
why I
about
link.
said
this.
separate. Like I
Yeah,
was gonna
Yeah.
drop y'all and then
yeah.
have a
But you
conversation
know
with
what?
her.
Can I say something too? Can I
Yeah,
be the
go
old
ahead.
lady on the panel? A finger
Yeah.
up in the air, church lady. If you're gonna hit the link, hit the link. Don't try to manipulate, monetize, and be the only one here. If you
Yeah,
need to
because she
say,
was
Ken,
there. I
hit
was
the
gonna
link.
let her.
No,
It
I
can
can
hit
I
the
can I
link.
can leave if
You don't have to
someone
leave.
else.
Just go on mute. I think it's good for all of them to be in one space. That's me, right?
Right. And a
That's
neutral
why
platform so we can
they
get resolved. That's what I
Here,
try to do with
well,
kids.
here's the thing, At. Here's the thing, Didi. For me, when people blatantly lie, and it's on legal documents that I have tried to harm them physically, that I have tried to extort money. This is legal. This could have gone against my name. So when I
Mhm.
go to get a clearance to work the type of jobs that they have out here, I can't get that clearance because they're looking at me like, whoa, you violently stalked and harassed someone.
Mhm.
I cannot have a
Right.
conversation with you. I cannot risk that.
Yeah, it went the legal route, so it makes it. I definitely get that. It makes it a little different when it goes the legal route because, like, you're trying to destroy my livelihood. It's one thing if it's on the internet, but I mean, it's one thing. We're just doing a back and forth, whatever,
okay.
right?
So
Yeah.
can Kiki and Octavius go backstage while she come up?
Yeah,
I,
that's what
Oh,
I was
can
gonna
I
do,
say?
but
I
then she
want to say this
dropped
before we
down.
get down. Before
Yeah,
I
I'm
get
gonna go
down,
ahead. All right, thanks for
and
having
Kiki,
us up. Nice talking to you again.
no,
You
Kiki, don't
guys
leave
are
just yet. Don't leave just yet.
Oh,
all
okay,
right.
go ahead,
Now,
Octavius.
she said that she's been going from panel to panel in the B sector, saying that she's weaponizing the restraining order process in California, and bragging about people got to fly out and spend money and time because she suspect people of calling CPS. And
Oh,
she's been
so
on
is
Lady
she
Nikki
saying like it's
channel,
like a
Just
game,
Kiki
basically?
channel. Yeah, she's playing police games for get back on the internet just because she suspect. Now this is a mentally ill patient that put out her mental illness online. You know what I mean? And obviously it looked like she may still be on some kind of some substance or something with the neglect of how she looked. So you know, just got to understand what's going on, and she's doing what's called malicious prosecution, and she
Hmm.
can go to jail for that.
Mm. And is there any issue with y'all and DonKato because allegedly he erased the evidence? Like, is there any issue with him or no?
I have no conversation. I don't have nothing bad to say about him at all.
Okay. Okay.
I don't really know the guy like that. I talked to him a few times, but I don't know him.
Okay. So no issue with him or anything like that. All right. Okay, y'all. Oh, someone
All right.
said Misunderstood went live. I guess she was all like, "Screw this! I'm just gonna go live on my own channel." Which I don't blame her. If she want to go live, make her money. I get it. I get the game. But thank you, Kiki, and thank you, Octavius, for coming up. I really do appreciate y'all. And just like I said, y'all showed me nothing but love and respect, and that's what I'm gonna show y'all. And y'all actually clicked the link, so thank y'all. I appreciate you both.
Anytime. Thank you. All right, y'all.
Yes, and
Thanks.
I'll be checking out your show too. It's coming up in like about 30 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be
All
exciting.
right.
Y'all come over there and see me talk to Timothy Blaine. Thanks, AT.
You welcome.
All
Good
right.
All right,
night.
thank you guys.
Kwani in the fucking house.
Oh, yeah, yo, I just seen that too. Hold on, it went by hella fast. As soon as I know it, and like my regulars are all like, "Wait, what the hell is going on?" But they don't understand the B sector. Like, we get it.
I love it. Well, I would have dropped down if Emmy wanted to come. See, she likes to do the only me thing. I'm the only. I don't want any. I'm delicate. Okay, we can do all of that. I'll be the child support officer and you be the client with the issues. I can do that. Oh, I said it. I did. But anyway, okay, that was not nice. But
I
anyway,
think she was
right?
still upset about the when you were like, "Misunderstood, can I ask you a question?" And she was like, "Yeah." You're like, "Are you a sex worker?"
Wasn't that a simple question?
That's probably why she was upset when she seen your ass up here.
But sorry, not sorry, y'all. Hey, Quan Quan, y'all saw the titty gate. Y'all saw her lifting up her jugs. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I just asked a woman to woman question. That's all I did. I get in trouble all the time, Quan Quan, just by asking questions. Okay. Ooh,
Right.
Pixie Gus is mad at y'all. Pixie got popped.
But if you ask me to block you, that's why I picked it. I'm just going to break down the fourth wall. If you ask me to block you, I'm going to block you.
That's right.
Yeah, that's it. But yeah, so with Misunderstood, I think there's a lot with her and stuff like that, and there's a lot of other characters in there, and it seems like they're able to. And I don't even want to say they're manipulating her. I think she just kind of just runs with whatever. She just be doing shit to do shit. And I said that the other day,
Thank
like about a
you.
month
And
ago about
Kate,
myself. I just do shit to do shit, and I feel like
thank
she
you.
do shit to do shit.
Can you highlight K kisses so I can get out the dog
Oh,
Snoop Doggy Dog House? Thank you. She admitted it. Why can't I ask?
I think it was more because you knew the answer to it. Maybe that's why.
I think I got kicked off the panel. I can't remember, child. Oh, child. Excellent
Right.
show as per usual. I wish Ken
Thank
would come
you.
back though. I would. Did you have more Ken questions?
Yeah, like my thing was just all like, for me and my subscribers who don't know what's going on, if you saying like, I pissed in, the girl mouth and all that stuff, we're kind of like, what, huh? And like,
Well,
I'm like, put your context, and he's like, yeah, I did it, da, da, da. And I'm all like, come on,
and
dude,
I'm
like,
sorry if that's. I don't know. There's certain rules. There's levels to the beef sector. Okay, if
mhm.
you came in hot and said the most despicable things, and then it's 3 years later, you've been over here, you've been over there. He used to mod for Lady Nika. He was on her panel and stuff. If they
Mm.
got past certain things, why is a newbie, yes, the merge and the purge, produced newbies, coming around saying something that other people they didn't put in the past. So that's why I said no shade to Phi. We don't get along, but no shade to Phi, babe. I was just trying to say, stop bringing that up.
Right,
Stop
right, right.
trying
I
to
got where you were going with
you
that.
see where I'm going, and whether
Yeah.
she makes commentary or not, that's her right too. But if he said that prior to when he first got here, then middle stage, he was accepted on panels, had moderator sticks, and now we're here. You can't, like we used to say, or still say in the beef sector, is struggling, backpedal and pussy pop your way 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, how you feel about that? How people try to bring up something that you didn't overcame. Like Kiki was saying, you've overcome stuff. Okay,
Right.
fine. Well, y'all gonna have to live where you get it. Sorry.
Right. And that's my thing too. Like people like to bring up old shit all the time. So like, yo, that's old. I'm not even gonna address that. I'm not gonna talk about that. And I think that's what I was waiting to hear. Like, yo, that's some old shit. Like it's not this or that. But it was kind of just all like, yeah, uh-huh. And then it was just kind of like we didn't get to the point to even get the resolve and because I'm like because my thing was like, yo, I don't want you to leave here with people thinking X, Y, and Z. And you already know what the X, Y, and Z is, right?
Exactly.
I don't want them leaving here without you actually being like, no, this is not what it is. That, you know, it's context to what I said. That would have been perfect. If you're like, no, there's more context to that and just left it at that. Like, you didn't have to go into detail or anything, but just like over talking and just like not actually, oh, let me take your comment down, Vegas. I'm sorry. Taking accountability, that was the problem, you know?
Yeah, I see.
You Devereaux asked a great question because shout out to Hennywise. Hennywise doesn't do enough updates, but that was one of the channels that would kind of do like overviews. But is there somewhere you can go where to get like an overview, Gigi, where you don't have to watch a 12-hour live because some of us got lives?
That's true. I used to do short snippets and uploads, but technically that's a hard question. That not really. You just kind of give everybody a little love, you know. Just
Right.
hit everybody's channel. Look, this is what y'all can do: subscribe, and then bless some of the content creators that were in real actual beefs on some of their replay crews, because the facts and the receipts are all up and through my videos, whether y'all don't want to go. But it's hard. There's a couple of channels. There's a couple. Maybe somebody, you know, should put some shine. What question for dear Ken apologize? Apologize for what?
For the I guess for the pen and
that happened like 3-4 years ago. And guess what? He's been over to 5 Apes channel all up and through.
Okay, so yeah, that okay, so that whole situation was already.
She supported him. That's what I was trying to say. It's just I'm not trying to say it was good or bad.
Okay? Right. They already made up, so why bring it up now? Got you.
Exactly. So
got you.
I don't want it to go. See, that's how manipulative they are, AT2.
Right, that's because then that's going to become a conversation like, oh, look at him because he did X, Y, and Z. And then that throws 5A in the mix, and then I'm going fighting her and stuff. Yes. Got you. Thank you.
There you there. You there. Well, let me drop. Maybe I'm stopping somebody from hitting.
No. I don't think you are. No, I didn't see nobody else said they want to hit the link or anything like that. No, I appreciate you being up here because when people say things, you've been like, well, no, the history actually shows X, Y, and Z where, you know, like I said, I'm just going to go along with whatever they tell me and be like, oh, really? You know, I don't know the history. So, no, I was happy that you was here to help me out.
Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm sorry, Octavius. I had to stop you there because they got some old playbooks. You know, the football season is coming up. They ain't using last year, are they? AT2 or
right. It's always new. Always new plays. You ain't gonna use the same ones. You right.
You cannot use the same plays. And I appreciate the merging. Number one, thank you for having me. Thank you for being who you are. I just think you're funny. You remind me of my son. It is a joy to be around you. And I'm glad we merged and purged because, to be honest with you, some of them old storylines is just trash. And if AT2 is entertained by the beef sector, then I'm applaud you and say thank you for
Right.
supporting us.
This is
Yeah.
opening you guys to a new audience. You know, everybody's like, where do I go to find out the B sector? Like, people are curious now, you
Thank
know?
you.
And
Thank you.
when those people got on my platform, that was their opportunity to shine, you know? And that's why I was all like, I just wish Ken would have just stuck it out. You know, I could have dropped people, then, you know, brought them back and stuff like that, would have just stuck it out. Just, you know, this would have been a perfect opportunity. And like, I still don't have no beef. Even if MU is doing a video about me and stuff like that, I don't care. I'm not going to respond to it.
Yeah. She
I'm
can
going to do a
come.
response a week later like I did this one.
Good for you. Good for you. Well, it's always a pleasure. I'm going to let you close out your show. I enjoy you. I enjoy the chat. I ain't going nowhere, bitch. And I think it's maybe when I drop down, some other initials will hit the link. Right?
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and drop it right now and then see if they'll click it.
Anybody from the beef sector that don't like Gigi motherfucking Darling, this your chance, bitch. Okay. Love you, boo. Okay. Bye.
Love you too. Thank you. I love Gigi. Yeah, if there's anybody else from the beef sector that wanted to come up and say anything and just didn't feel like, you know, you're going to be harassed or bullied, like, come on up, like, say something. Like I said, like, this is your opportunity to get it out. Like, I have no issue, no battle with none of y'all. You know, I just gave my little commentary, made my jokes and shit like that. But I have no beef with y'all. Like, it is what it is. I thought also, too, it was important for me to like actually respond. Like, I wasn't dying to respond, but I wanted to respond to some of the stuff that was being said. And I'm like, nah, that ain't my character. I ain't gonna let y'all be able to say that. And again, everybody had the opportunity to click the link and say something. Now, we were gonna have a conversation. I wasn't just gonna let it go back and forth. You know, I'll let y'all do a little yelling back and forth and stuff like that, but we gotta have like an actual conversation and a dialogue. Like, yeah, it's entertaining for people to yell at each other, and I'm gonna let it happen, you know, for a couple of minutes, but then I'm gonna shut it down and be like, no, we gotta talk one at a time. We can't do, you know, all that crazy shit and stuff like that, you know. I mean, what's up, Rena? For me, you know, it was very important for me to say my piece on everything and just let it be what it be. Like I said, I think there's everybody's story, right? And then there's the truth. Like I said, I think everybody is kind of like, and that's why I was happy that they were able to come up, because I was like, okay, there's some parts missing. I don't think it's one person is innocent and one person is not innocent. I'm all like, they're all, yeah, everybody all over the place. But again, I love them. What's up, Raquel? I love them. I think they're entertaining, and I'm gonna keep watching the B sector. Like, honestly, shout out to Kiki and Octavius, because they made the B sector relevant again. You know, I think that storyline really helped it cross over to other sectors and stuff like that. That's why I started talking about it. I was like, wait, what's up with this catfish thing? Like, I'm going to talk about it. And Octavius wasn't even mad that I mentioned the whole catfish thing. Like, he was like, whatever, you know? He thought it was funny. But for those, you know, for everybody else, it's all like, yo, you the beef sector. My little comebacks or my jokes should not hurt y'all at all. Like, that should be like, who, you know, play it like y'all been playing it. Who is he? I don't know who he is. So, if anything, you shouldn't be mad at me. You know, content is content. So, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, y'all, we're going to go ahead and end the show. I don't think anybody else is going to come up. I don't know if Miss Understood went live, I figured they're probably all over there on her channel. So yeah, they're probably not going to come over to mine. I don't know if I go over there, I'm not going to probably click the link, because I feel like I gave the opportunity and I would have been willing to just do a one-on-one without everybody. And again, if Miss Understood happens to watch later, yeah, we can have a one-on-one conversation. We'll do like an actual interview if you want. We can definitely do that. But for me, I'm not gonna go over there and then again, I'm still going to do my regular content. This is just fun for me. I'm still going to do my regular content. So at the end of the day, like, I might respond to you, like I said, in another week. But anyway, y'all, I'm happy that y'all enjoyed the show. I need to find me something to eat. I think, you know what? I think I want like some chicken strips. I know that's random, but if you want to send me a Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or something like that, or send a super chat, super sticker, that's greatly appreciated. But we'll be back later on tonight, y'all. Deuces. But we out.